Folks, we are rocking and rolling at the Hub. The Hub is an office building I own in Fresno. It is where we are making investments in the local community. We are looking to help more and more folks. We are a team of 5 people looking to grow more. We will talk about that some more later. But let's welcome Adam to the show. Adam, you are out and about, and I think you have a little friend with you. Please introduce him.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, for the show today, I got my buddy Porter. Nice
Hey,
little special
Porter.
edition guest. He's going out for his walk this morning, so he's a little hyper, so he doesn't get much face time. But hope you guys enjoy that. So,
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, Adam. And Ty, how are you?
uh-huh.
I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. In fact, even Adam and I were already on the phone over the weekend, on the phone this morning, and super excited to make an announcement. And it's a follow-up announcement, and whenever you think it's appropriate. But yeah, I'm super excited to be here.
Let's roll. We're getting Carlos and Patrick in to fill out the show, but yeah, please make the announcement.
Yeah, so we're super excited that something you and I, Michael, have talked about. We're going to roll out a masterclass. It's going to be for the week of April. It's going to start the first week of April, which is next week. We're going to roll out 4 classes. There might be some bonus at the end, maybe a 5th class, or maybe even a meetup, a live meetup. But this is exclusive. This is going to be a masterclass for realtors, real estate professionals, lenders, realtors in the Fresno Madera market. We want to build the hub. This is not a recruitment, although at the end it might be. But what we're going to do is we want to add value. And so specifically, we're going to do a 4-week masterclass on creative financing for realtors, how to understand it. What disclosures do you need? What contracts do you need? How do you structure one in such that you don't extend liability to your broker or to you personally? Or what about when you're buying? What about agency? How does all that work? I'm going to deep dive into it. I'm going to give my heart and soul and 30 plus years of knowledge of doing this business of creative finance, both sub-2, seller financing, as well as hybrid, as well as kind of all things hybrid of you're a listing agent, you're a buyer's agent, you're a realtor. How do we add in the one rental at a time philosophy? How do we start for you to start acquiring assets? So that's going to be the theme. It's going to be a 4-week class. I would say content-wise, it's probably going to be a 60 to 90-minute class each week. And it's exclusively for the one rental at a time community. It's exclusively for the Fresno Madera market. We're not going to try to sell. There's no upsell. I'm not going to sell a course or try to sell you a coaching or any of that. This is all purely based on adding value for the hub, for the community of Fresno, California, for that marketplace, for realtors, for people out there that are interested to learn creative financing.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things. I'm always about being full disclosure with folks. So first and foremost, everybody should know by now, I own an office building in Fresno, California. It frankly is not performing. And what I mean by performing is not financially. I mean, it doesn't have the hive of activity, right? I believe real estate investing, when done correctly, it's a team sport. I believe we can help a lot more people. I am hoping people for the month of April come to meet Ty, myself. I will show up at the end to be with the folks and really want to be a part of it. If you are and you're willing to invest and be a part of it, be at it and help people, you can be added to this call and the network that I have and Ty has. It's really going to be of service. And to be clear, we haven't forgotten the rest of the country, right? Fresno is important to Ty, Adrian, Patrick, and Carlos, but there's a whole lot of the country. We're going to do it in Fresno first because we want to learn. We want to get better. We want to see what we improve. Think of it as a trial. We're going to give without expectation. And we will hopefully get better and we will bring it to more others. Is that a fair wrap up, Ty?
Very fair wrap up. And again, if there's 3 people on, if there's 30 people on, I want you there. And like I said, I'm going to answer lots heavy Q&A, definitely instruction, organized instruction. We're not just going to get on and chit chat about stuff, but it's going to be, again, I would say that this is content that, I'm going to really pour into the realtor community there in Fresno. Especially too, there's a lack of education. A lot of people do not know how to, it's not that they don't want to, but it's like, okay, this is foreign, it's new, right? So the last time I grew up in a market where, as a kid in the 80s, my family bought a house subject to, and then, as a young realtor coming up in the 90s, this is what we had to do to just make commissions and make deals. So, I want to pass this on, and unfortunately, it feels like it's going to be a lost art.
It is.
So I want to pass this on.
Yeah. The environment we are heading into is most similar to the 80s and 90s. And a lot of real estate agents are not in the business that were in the business back then. You had to do this. Folks, there was a time in the real estate market where transactions crashed over 50%. Think about that. The deals that got done had to be creative. And again, people were selling homes on wraps and seconds and seller financing. And it was all mortgage, right? So again, a lot of stuff coming. We're going to invest in Fresno. I will be very clear. I am hoping no less than 3 amazing people say, you know what? I want to be the part of the hub. I want to be there. I want to take one of those offices that Mike has there, be a part of Ty's brokerage, and we can go. We can help more people by doing that. So that is my, bar that hopefully we can all jump over together. So Ty, thank you very much. How do they reach out to you? Say, I'm in. I want to get educated.
All you got to do is you just email me. You'll see my name here in the block, ty@tylg.com, ty@tylg.com. Here in the corner, you'll see my email address. So just email me. And I've got 2 people that did email, and I haven't forgot about you. I did reply back and say, okay, great. I'll let you know once we announce. But this is rolling out. It is official. We are launching next week. So first week of April, and we will run the series through April. It'll probably be, my thought right now is it's going to be an afternoon call, probably like a 12 noon, Monday afternoon call from like noon to 1:30, something like that. So just FYI, I want you to be a part of it. If you're a realtor, if you're in Fresno, California, and want to learn creative finance, let's get together. Send me an email, please.
Very cool. Hey, Adam, something you did for me, seems like a month ago, it might've been 6 weeks ago, is we started building an email list of agents. Do you remember that?
Yep, and we're gonna probably use that for what we're talking about here with the training as well too. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that we're tying all the dots together. Again, I one of the things I would love to do with that is use that list that we've built and keep building it, not only for this, but other things with the hub. I think there's so much value from one rental at a time. The Fresno community. I would love to document more stories and things of that nature. So make sure you and Ty are using that. So good job.
Yeah, and we'll build on it too. I know Carlos and Patrick are just waiting a little bit, but I did have to say I've been using creative finance as an investor for a while now, especially this last year. Well, things have been changing, and I have had to go through a lot of different people that sell courses. I've had to spend money to buy probably information that Ty's going to share. So I'm really excited that he's going to give that away for free. And a lot of people don't know where to start or where to get the information from. And Ty has been in it for a long time. Cool to know, Ty, that your family bought their house sub too. So getting started right away. So I'm excited. I would say, even if you guys don't want to join the hub or you just want to learn a little bit more, it's a huge opportunity. So
agreed. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, and again, we're going to double down. I expect the hub to be full, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 months. And when it's full, what does that mean? We're going to help more people, document more stories, take the goodness that we learn in Fresno and spread it to the rest of the world. These are the things I do. Patrick, let's reach out to you. We are almost done with flip number 2. All right, we bought between Thanksgiving and Christmas in contract at $299. We got the appraisal back, and lo and behold, it appraised. Is that correct?
Yes, it did.
Right. Let's remind folks what we did. We bought a property for 30% less than list price. We spent rough and tough 50 grand on it. We bought it for 175. We spent 50 at 225. And then we got it appraised at 299. We did that in less than 115 days, start to finish. So it is possible to find great deals and do great work. This is the second one we've done. There are walkthrough videos on this. So don't tell me deals aren't possible. I did this on purpose because those crash bros pissed me off at the end of the year. This is the second one. And we also got an inspection report. It doesn't look like they're asking for any repairs. So we're pretty much just set up to sign, and we might close into the week. I'm going to guess early next week. Is that kind of where we're at?
Exactly. That's precise. Yep. And we're shooting for Friday is what they're saying. But yeah,
Friday.
That's the first house with no inspection repairs. I've never had that before.
Well, that's what happens when you repair everything. It's
first time for everything, man.
Yeah, good job. Get it tinted. Getting it tinted turned out to be very good for us. So communication wasn't great, timing wasn't great, but it's wonderful it got done. So Adam, nice job.
Thanks.
Carlos, buddy, we missed you last week. You were out working hard. You're
Yeah.
driving, so please be safe.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm glad to be here. It's been a busy month, and I just want to shout out to the hub and Mike and all you guys. It's been a blessing. I think a lot of the traffic I get is due to the hub calls, and yeah, I'm just appreciate it. I'm happy, and I'm actually going to an appointment after this.
I love that. You know, one thing we need to do, we always get so busy, but we sometimes forget we need to do content. I'm going to ask Adam to try to get with you, Carlos, sometime over the next week or so and do another walkthrough video. People need to see the work that you do. They can go to my playlist called Walkthroughs and see the work that's done. But I always like putting out fresh content because, again, you do the kind of work. I use you. And if somebody wanted to get a bid, I got a lot of followers in Fresno, the Central Valley. And if they want to get a quote or some eyes on a property or a project, how would they reach out to you? Give me your phone number.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. You can reach out at 559-681-8431. You can also find us online at www.fresno-handyman.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Carlos. Drive safe. Hey, Patrick. So we're going to get the second flip done into this week, early next week. The market has changed, right? When we were being aggressive between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we were kind of the only one buyers out there, right, that had cash. You know, we could write ridiculous offers, right? As Patrick Bet David calls them, ridiculous offers, and got them.
Mm-hmm.
Two of them. The market's changed, especially at the low end, right? You and Adam haven't stopped. You guys are trying. The market's different. What are you seeing right now? Kind of summarize those last couple of phone calls you've had or the last couple of weeks, because the market in March is not December, and I don't think people realize it.
Yeah, I mean, from what I can see, inventory is pretty stagnant, so it's not really moving. What we were seeing, the activity and the responses and some at least back and forth with the agents that we were getting several months back, not getting today. It's just a hard no, or they just kind of ignore you. Like I said, there's really not much inventory coming on, so really there's no fresh meat for us to even go after. And if there is, and if there's a good deal, there's multiple offers already on it that exceed the margin, or the price that they're offering exceeds what we can actually have as a good margin. So
we don't do bad deals, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It just
we actually know what we're doing.
Right.
That's funny.
correct.
Hey,
correct.
Hey, Patrick, have you heard about? I talked about it this morning on the Daily Financial News. Is it called California Homes for All? Something like that?
Yeah.
Ty, have you heard about that?
Yeah, 20% down payment assistance.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
I don't know the details, but Patrick, please take it away. Tell us what you know about it.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you. It's kind of a newer thing. And I know it's supposed to help first-time home buyers, but I actually was watching that video that you posted. So we'll see if that turns out to be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, well, this is what I want to do with it. Again, I want to document real life. So there is a homeowner in Fresno, California. There is, or I should say, a potential homeowner in Fresno, California, because it's for first-time home buyers only. So, folks, if you're watching this and you are in Fresno and you know someone that is interested in getting in a home, but they just can't get in, it's getting away from them, I want you to have them reach out to Patrick, because I want to document the story. I want us to go through this. I would love at the end of this for a homeowner to use the program. I would love Patrick, obviously, to earn his commission, because that's just how this stuff works. But I want to document the story. I want to see how easy or how hard it is. So again, if you are in the Fresno area, maybe Madera, and you want to buy a home and you want somebody to hold your hand through this, I know Patrick would be very open to that. I'm going to ask that we also interview you on this channel. We can document, check in every 2 or 3 weeks. And again, if California Home for All, and I may be miscalling it, I apologize, but it is the 20% down payment. Let's see if we can document it. Let's see if it is easy, if it is hard, if it works, if it doesn't. If you're out there and you want to get into this, reach out to Patrick. How do they do that?
Website has all the information, or you can just email me at thepatkim@gmail.com.
And lastly, folks, if you are a real estate agent or a friend or family and you know there's a property coming up that you just want to get sold, You want to be a part of it. Maybe you want to JV on something. You just want to look at it, have another set of eyes. I want you to reach out to Adam, who's my point person in Fresno, California for that. Adam, how do they reach out? What's your cell number?
Yeah, best is to text me 559-360-9622. And if you're interested in the trading as well, I know it can go to Ty. We might coordinate it to where I can kind of collect some people coming in too. So I'll throw out my email just in case, adam@kingdominvestmentsinc.com.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much. Anybody have closing thoughts as we wrap up another successful sub call? Ty, any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I do want to say that I'm glad you brought that up, the down payment assistance program. I think that's going to be something very interesting and ultimately a great opportunity for, if there's somebody out there listening right now that you're watching, you're listening, the thing I think that will really give you a differentiation is to really like take action.
Yes.
Get together with Patrick. Get together with Patrick like today. Today, the minute you see this, you watch this, reach out to Patrick, get together with the lender, get your documents, get your, your W-2s and your tax returns.
You
or
want to
whatever
be
you
first.
need to do.
Let me just say this. You want to be first. You want to
don't
get
want to
in.
be in the middle or at the end, because
No.
I think it's going to stack up and be problematic versus if you're in the end, maybe a little bit more headache and a little bit more hassle, but worth it. If you and your family have been waiting to get, this is like that thing that allows you, because you got a job, you got the credit, you've been waiting patiently, you've been working on your credit, you've been working on your paperwork. This is a program. I think you want to get to it early and fast. Get together with Patrick. Patrick, one more time, your email. Say it twice, nice and slow.
Yeah, I made an easy one for you guys. It's thepatkim@gmail.com. thepatkim@gmail.com.
I would love to see 2 or 3 buyers get homes over the next 90 days or over the next 6 months. Just that people that ordinarily would not have the opportunity to be a homeowner, because I would love to see somebody that's low, moderate income, that just literally, because of this show, because of the hub, because of Michael Zuber and One Rental at a Time community, because of what we're all doing collectively, can become a homeowner. That is worth all of this. So folks, if you're listening, get with Patrick and figure this out.
Yeah, that I will go the extra step. I will personally put together a housewarming present with champagne and some other stuff. If this happens, I will make a big deal out of it because I want to document the story. I want people on the property ladder. My family bought a home in the 70s thanks to the GI Bill that they could not have done without it. I know getting on the property ladder changed my financial future. I hope somebody else has that opportunity. So again, thepatkim@gmail.com. Let's get it started. Carlos, any closing thoughts? You going to get me that walkthrough video so people can see the amazing work you do?
Yeah, definitely. I'll reach out to Adam and I'll coordinate it for this week, and definitely will.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for being a part of this. Patrick, we've hit you already. Let's go to Adam and we'll wrap it up. Adam, closing thoughts?
I was just going to say, I think what you guys were talking about with kind of the market changes we've had, I've noticed that a lot of the buyers have come back. That kind of hit me as a realization. And when we're making offers on stuff, I remember I was offering on a destroyed, fire damaged house, and I can't believe how many investors were out there ready to take it on.
Wow.
And so I think that just kind of gave me a little bit of a spark to see what we can do to switch things up and get some more houses under contract. But I'm excited for the week. And I hope some of you guys are able to utilize either what Ty is going to be doing this upcoming week or work with Patrick or Carlos. I'm looking at the group we got here, and everybody is extremely trustworthy, very helpful, and probably one of the best in each category that we can find. So I'm excited for that. So I hope you guys take advantage of it because we got some really cool people on this call.
Yep, folks. And again, my hope is at the end of Ty's training, Adam's training, be a part of it. We find 3 or 4 more people that say, you know what, this feels good to me. I want to be a part of this. I'm willing to do my part. And we will surround you with all of this. So folks, be part of the hub, join Ty's event. It's going to be amazing. Use Carlos. He does a lot of stuff for me. Patrick, let's get somebody on the property ladder. And of course, Adam is always the man. You want to show your dog one more time? Let's give him some scream time. You're on mute, bud.
I didn't want to be in the middle of the street. There's my buddy Porter. Signing out.
Porter. Take care, guys. Enjoy the week. Bye.